our money and our commitment towards. So I'm delighted to be here with my colleagues. It's a very important day. This is getting on with the job of delivering those 21st century jobs and 21st century growth here in Western Sydney. So I'll ask Paul Fletcher to say some more about the projects that are getting underway today. Paul.
Well, thank you, Prime Minister. The Turnbull government is delivering the infrastructure around Australia that Australians need. And here in Western Sydney, working with the Berejiklian government, we're delivering the infrastructure that the people of Western Sydney need. We're building an airport, and in the budget just gone, we committed $5.3 billion of equity into WSAco, which will build Western Sydney Airport. And we are working with the Berejiklian government to deliver the vital ground transport infrastructure so that the airport will have excellent connectivity to the rest of Sydney and the Sydney motorway network. Now, the Prime Minister has just turned the sod on three very important projects which form part of the $3.6 billion Western Sydney infrastructure plan. We're at Glenmore Park, just near the Glenmore Parkway, and there'll be over 4 kilometres extending to Jamison Road in South Penrith. Then there's an 11-kilometre section further south along the Northern Road, starting at Peterbrook Drive, and about a 4-kilometre section on Bringelly Road. This is a very important dividend of Western Sydney Airport, that the road upgrades are happening now, and the upgrades on the Northern Road that the Prime Minister has just turned the sod on will be open by 2020, and in some sections here near Penrith there'll be as wide as 4 lanes in each direction. So this is about providing the growth capacity that the people of Western Sydney need to move around efficiently, and to make sure that the ground transport connectivity is there and in place before Western Sydney Airport becomes operational in 2026. So we're delivering an airport, we're delivering the infrastructure that's required, and of course working to make sure that those works are as coordinated as possible, disrupt to the least extent possible people living along these roads, but of course delivering the benefits of better connectivity. And we're also working, again, the Turnbull government and the Berejiklian government working closely together to make sure we maximise the economic and the jobs benefits of Western Sydney Airport. For example, just tomorrow I'll be joining Stuart Ayres, the New South Wales Minister for Western Sydney, in a forum with local tourism operators, where we'll be talking about how best to capture the benefits of Western Sydney Airport to stimulate tourism to Western Sydney and surrounding areas. So the Turnbull government, working with the Berejiklian government, delivering infrastructure in Western Sydney Airport and the surrounding road transport infrastructure, and the Prime Minister has just turned the sod on $1 billion worth of investment. I now ask Tanya Davies to make some comments on behalf of the Premier.